that is one of, if not the best song I have heard on this channel. That was unbelievable. Hello, welcome back to another video, and of course we're going into more Elden Ring, and today we're going to be looking at the song called The Lord of the Frenzied Flame from Shadow of the Tree, the new DLC. So we've listened to a few songs from this now, so do check out the channel if you haven't seen those. But yeah, I think this is going to be quite an exciting one to get into. So I think what we'll do is quite a long song, so we'll just get into the reaction, and we'll stop and start all the way through, and maybe I'll go back and forward a little bit, but we'll see how we go. So let's get into this straight away, not waste any more time, and go to The Lord of the Frenzied Flame from Elden Ring, Shadow of the Tree, in 3, 2, 1, go. That's utterly terrifying to start your song with. That kind of, this kind of choir vocal, but it sounds kind of guttural in a sense. I'll go back a little bit each time so you can kind of hear it, but don't be here forever. But that kind of guttural sign of sound to it is so odd, but it's so, again, so regal sounding. It's so godlike in a sense. But yeah, let's keep going. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. That is utterly terrifying. That kind of scrape across those strings. The monstrous thuds that kind of pull from it. Let's go. This, the kind of that screeching sound mixed with the kind of the strings kind of going in, playing sort of kind of off, and the kind of atmospheric thuds and kind of wisps, and oh, it's really, really uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable. And then now that build, and then you have these vocals coming in, but it's kind of got a bit more kind of throat in there, so it sounds a bit kind of like monstrous and kind of ghoulish. It's brilliant. Alright, so everything about this is fantastic. So we've kind of got this kind of, these strings kind of playing the melody line, but it's kind of low down. We've still got that underneath. And that little hiss, that kind of accent, that is there. It just kind of keeps you really on your toes, because it doesn't really settle. Like, the song doesn't settle at all. Oh man. The hell is going on? It's hard to tell. We'll go back a little bit. Whether the vocals that have just come in are sopranos or kids. If it's kids, it makes it so much more creepy. It started, oh my god. But these kind of high, kind of fleeting sounds on the strings again, it's just so creepy. This kind of furls with the, like the cellos and the lower strings just kind of bring it down like waves kind of crashing down. It's so atmospheric. And kind of like that breath, that thump. And then we get the higher strings mixed with these higher vocals. The drums as well. The anticipation building is just like unreal. Wow. Sorry. Okay, we'll go over that before. So what I like about this is the string imitated the vocal. So you had this high string and this really high vocal, and then the cello just came in hard, so hard, and you had these real deep kind of bass voices come in, and it kind of delivers this kind of heaviness and thickness, molasses into the song. It's crazy. It's so dramatic, so tense. Oh, the hits are so, like, aggressive. And I like that the strings are very staccato in that dun, 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 dun. It just, there's no, like, you know, kind of holding on at all. Same with the lighter, same with the lighter strings, the higher strings, or the violin. But then you kind of got the vocals that are like, kind of fading in and out like a wave, and it's going in and out, and it's very, very strange and ooh. Really nice blend, really nice blend. Oh, wow. God. Oh. I need a second after that. That was unbelievable. Oh, man. Whew. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get... Right. Okay. So, I don't know. We need to listen to that bit again, annoyingly. Well, not annoyingly. It's not annoying at all, but we do need to listen to it. If I was to imagine descending into hell, or the underworld, or whatever, I think it would sound like that. Because that was unbelievable. The way that I can't even begin to put words to that. So let me try, and we'll go back over that last little section. Hold on. From here, I think. sound is massive. The crash, the horns, the strings, the vocal, that kind of just completely blows everything up. It's that absolutely enormous sound. I can't even like describe the just how that pushes through this explosion of noise. And it just felled into each other. It's crashing into each other like waves of just noise. This really high sopranos, the voices like doing the, or kind of holding the notes, sopranos, the voices underneath are doing the lyrics, whatever they are, probably Latin of some sort. And then the horns just crashing in with it, and then the bows underneath just playing really fast. It's unreal. If you want the track for the most evil sounding character, this is it. This is it. It's unbelievable. My God. It doesn't let up. I'll just pause quick. So that kind of pulls out on that really high, kind of isolated violin, and then with the vocal, and then it kind of drops. Just so terrifying. It's terrifying. That was unbelievable. Again, it doesn't let up, man. This song does not let up, and we haven't even got to the most played part yet. I'm going to go back one more time, and I'm going to let it play for a bit, because I'm aware that I'm pausing it a lot. Let's play that. That kind of, you can hear it build up in volume as well. That kind of metallic kind of sounds. Almost sounds like someone's dragging like a pole, or like a metal or aluminium or something pole across the floor. That kind of ring to it is crazy. And now it's got that kind of pulse to it, that the sound is kind of fading in and out, even with the instruments and the vocal. It's the it kind of pulls it just before, and it kind of really tense. All right, hands off. Oh my God. There's so much going on. I'm sorry to stop it, but there's so much going on that if I don't go back now, I won't go back. So, because I'll forget what's happened. Because there's too much. There's not too much, but there's so much going on. Let's go back over this past bit here. So they've got this pulsing still. And still, then it kind of fades out, and then you have the high soprano vocals, but still it's got that do that kind of all the way through it, that keeping that tension, bang, bang, drama, tension. And that blend as well, that kind of build on top of that. And then that just a monstrously loud sound. And here, you hear that violin, it's kind of squeaky and it's kind of playing, and it doesn't sound right. It's playing kind of odd notes that don't really fit, but that's the point, because it's supposed to make you feel off and uncomfortable and something's wrong and something's about to come out, there's something and eat you or whatever, I don't know. But it does sound really kind of scary. I love this now because we kind of got this kind of settled in a bit now, and we have this kind of consistent vocal and the kind of crash as well. It sounds like almost like a sword clattering a shield or something. Like, it doesn't really sound like an instrument, that like clash at the end. But then we kind of had this vocal now, and I'm not kind of sure what the language is, whether it's a made up language or whether it is kind of like wanting to sound more kind of ancient operatic, kind of Latin, Italian, I don't know. But it definitely has that very regal kind of classical sound to it now. One second. So now, I mean, I kind of went back and hear it. It's hard to tell the time signature. I definitely can hear at this point. It is in 3/4, so it has got that bounciness, and that's probably why it's got that sort of regal sort of feel to it at the moment. But that gives it that that kind of rise and fall to the sound. That's just a wall of sound. It's almost as like, you know, this is obviously a boss, right? It's almost like the music is also a part of the fight. It's trying to put you off because it's just so enormous in its sound. I mean, who is this boss? Like, they must be God themselves, because this is just a crazy, enormous sound coming. We'll go back a little bit. Kind of feels like, now that we're getting towards the end of the song, but the song's really set in its rhythm now. It's got that kind of the harshness of the sound of the strings and the vocals so full. It's all chest voice. It's all very aggressive and powerful and just chaos. There's this organized chaos of sound. Go to the end. They descend now. Ugh. Wow. That's incredible. What an incredible way to end the song. Just kind of fades out, but then it just carries on with this kind of monk-like sound of just this individual voice, and it's almost like the legend of the Lord of the Frenzied Flame will carry on whether they're alive or dead. I don't know. That is one of if not the best song I have heard on this channel. That was unbelievable in terms of in terms of theme, setting, in terms of the merge of what it's trying to do, in terms of supporting the the theme of the game, the characters. It might be the best song I've heard doing this channel, doing these videos. It might be the best, because that I can't even begin to think of how difficult and complicated this song was to compose. It's fantastic in every facet, in every way, and I loved it. Let me know what you thought of the Lord of the Frenzied Flame from Elden Ring in the comment section below. Let me know if you liked it, and if you didn't, let me know why. Let me know what you'd like to see next on the channel, whether it be Elden Ring or anything else. Put it in the comment section below. If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you very, very much. I really much appreciate that. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate that. It helps push the channel out and helps the videos a lot. It's free, so I'd really, really appreciate that. If I paused it too much, I do apologize, but there was just too much to talk about. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.